Hey there guys, as always this is 88 Shadow Angel, showing you a bit more of my fantasy stuff. This is something I've been working on the past couple of weeks I think now. Kind of kept it a bit, well, sort of behind the scenes because I kind of needed to get it done for a video you'll see upcoming soon. But yeah, so here it is. First and foremost, for anyone who doesn't know, this is the Gorebeast Chariot from GW for Warriors of Chaos Fantasy, obviously by the Squarebase. First and foremost, it is an absolutely beautiful model. Absolutely love it. As far as I'm concerned, GW plastic models are definitely there in terms of the quality and everything else. And so yeah, so here it is. It's a really imposing model. I mean, I've seen chariots and and stuff like that, and they look cool on the battlefield. But to have this monster sat at the front is just something, that's something a bit different. And it is just So my overview of the model. It's really nice and simple to put together. There's a few issues I have with it, which is obviously you can tell there's only one chain when there should be two, but due to the either thin plastic or something during the moulding, the thing snapped, and it was just too. It wouldn't get. It would have just looked really bad and iffy and stuff if I tried to, when I tried to fix it. So the idea I've got is that he's driven by the chain, pulled on the chain to go left, and there's also the whip as well. The whip is the other issue. When I got this, the way it's done, it's snapped into three separate bits. So you have like the arm bit there, you have the loop over the top, and then you have the rest of the whip, and it was like, oh man. But thankfully they were fairly cleanish ones, and I was just able to dab a bit of glue while it was still on the sprue and just sort of pull them together and just left it there for a bit to let it dry. And so yeah, so a bit of a closer look. So as you can see, the Gorebeast itself is a really imposing figure. I chose to go with this on the top just because I think it keeps it in line with this whole sort of enslaved beast feeling to it, rather than, I don't know, I just couldn't get on with the head actually being unhelmeted or whatever. Two massive bone horns sticking out of the armor plate. It's just, you see this thing charging at you, it's just gonna be terrifying. I love this, all the whip welts in his back and stuff like that. I was contemplating putting a bit of a gloss over them, just to give them that, and probably have a couple bleed or something like that, but just got a bit too fiddly. And with the time frame I had to get this done, it was a bit impossible. So yeah, so as you can see, look, there's a chain there, and it should be another one there. As you can see, the massive whip with the sort of diamond spiked end. It's going to be quite cool. Big barbaric scythe on the wheels. The two horns on there. There is another set of horns that you can put on here, which are like the ridge ones, but I'm not too keen. I wasn't that keen on them, so obviously I went with these ones. So yeah, so then we come on to the crew. So as you can see, I've kind of made this because he should have like a flat swooping helmet, but I wanted to do something a bit different. So I took the head that should be on this guy with the corn symbol on it, and swapped it in for that, just to give him that kind of really mean, aggressive, beastly look. For anyone who's interested, there's a head, well, meant for this guy, of all the marks, and of all the marks Chaos. So you can either have like a helmeted one, or there's a obviously you can have this one for Khorne. There's one for Nurgle, which is like half his face rotted off to the bone. Slanesh one is pulled back. I can't remember what is it. Oh, Zeech's. I can't remember what Zeech's one. I know it looks cool though. So yeah, so you get a really nice variety of heads, which you can use throughout the armies and stuff, which I may do. This head is taken from the plastic Lord model. I thought it looked cool because the idea I have with this is I want it to be like the Beastmaster of my my Chaos army. And that's how I saw him when I was putting him together. I want someone in the army to look like he's the one who tames all the beasts for my Chaos Lord. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, he's a really cool, imposing character. Really cool flowing cloak out the back, so it gives him that authority look. And I thought, why not stick the spare Khorne, or the spare Lord head that I had, with the two massive horns, just to give him that look and feel of like a hero, an important hero or an important character in the army. So yeah, because so one thing I wanted to do in my Chaos army, that's have everything there for a purpose rather than it there being there for gamer wise kind of thing. So yeah, onto the cloak. It was a bit of the front bits I found a bit fiddly, just because it was it's two separate bits to cape. You get the big flowing bit at the back, and you get this tiny bit at the front to fit over the front. To stick there. Yeah, there. See, I did that with my dark browns, and the inlays on it's purple. The school totems on the top of the poles and the flags are all separate. So yeah, there is a different front as well to this, just to make sure. So if you're not keen on, say, the 8-pointed star, there is another one which is you get see-through bit bottom, and then it's like the Chaos stars at the top and everything else. And so yeah, and so there you go, guys. Something a bit different for fantasy, I suppose. Obviously, in the Gorebeast Chariot, works really well. Its impact hits count as have the killing blow special rule. So that's always an interesting one. So there you go, guys. Like I say, really enjoyed building it, really enjoyed painting it, and it's a really nice model to have as part of my collection. And I may be getting a few more just to build up on chariots and seeing how they work and stuff. It's all good. So yeah, so there you go, guys. So I'll catch you again next time. Drop us a comment down below, or come join us over on the Facebook page. I'll catch you again soon with something, and then I'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.